Well, Lewis, a 2-1 win here against Gillingham. What was your take on the game?
I thought we controlled it. You know, when we got on the ball, kept it well. Never looked really threatened. Obviously good at set pieces, but apart from that, controlled it well, and I think we got what we deserved.
Yeah, talk to us. I mean, firstly, the Rovers' couple of goals, some strikes in there.
Yeah, because obviously it's 3 worldies, you know. Brilliant, and if someone can do that every week, that'd be class. But obviously, it probably won't happen. But buzzing with it. How's
he reacting to that in the dressing room?
Yeah, he's quite calm and level-headed closely. Anyway, I think it shows it. He doesn't really go mad in his celebrations. I know like lads do, but he's quite calm, and that's his personality. Obviously, he's really happy, and that's what he deserves. You know, he's been out injured a long time, so I'm really happy for him to get them goals.
I think he's doubled his Rovers goal tally in a week. I think he had 3 coming into this week. He's left it with 6.
Yeah, brilliant. Like I say, 3 worldies. If he can get another 3 of them this season, that'd be incredible. If not, you know, no bother. He's hit 3 brilliant shots. So yeah.
Going into half time, you've conceded just on the stroke of half time. Talk to us about firstly the goal and how that came about, and secondly what was said at the break.
Yeah, well, obviously we had a game plan. Probably one of the only times where it didn't work for us in terms of what we did as players. They played a long ball, obviously had a bit of a phase of play, and then got a corner. We're disappointed because I think we had a warning before the corner before. The number 4 for them connected with it really well, and Moll's unlucky to head it off the line, but it's just a great connection from him, and sometimes, you know, there's nothing you can do but apart from stay with your runner and win it that way. If not, then you concede.
You'd already pulled off a decent save, if you don't mind me saying. Did you tip it onto the bar?
Yeah, earlier I was just scrambling, to be honest. I didn't get much on it, but I did get a little touch that helped it onto the bar. Obviously, that's what I'm there to do, just scramble and make saves, and also not scramble, sometimes control the game, and I felt like I did that well.
At half-time then, what was the message? Because up until that point, it looked like Doncaster had more than matched a side coming into this who were top of the table.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I think we were in control of the game. It's disappointing to concede from a set piece, which, again, we did that at Forest Green last week. So the main message was to do your jobs on set plays and stuff like that, and with the game plan as well, stick to that, and we'll get control and another goal will come.
And it did. What a strike.
Yeah, brilliant strike. I don't know what to say. I keep repeating myself, but again, just a brilliant strike and buzzing for closer.
And important to follow up that win last week at Forest Green.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, consistency is what we need now. I think we've been saying for the last few weeks performances have been getting better, but we've not been getting results. At Forest Green, there were times probably where we didn't perform for 10-minute periods there, and this week I think we performed well throughout and probably did deserve to win. So again, as long as we can keep performing, results should come.
And on a personal note, you've played 3 games this week, 3 wins under your belt. I mean, it really can't go much better, can it?
Yeah, I'm really happy, obviously, to step in and do my job in the team. You know, 1 clean sheet in 3. We probably want maybe a bit better than that if we can. Conceding some. We've conceded a lot of goals, you know, and that's a team thing that we've looked at and worked on. I think you can see now the lads are doing well and keeping things outside, and we're defending crosses really well. Lads are blocking things, getting their heads on things, and really happy that we've obviously I've come in and we've got 3 wins, but it's not just me. Obviously, it's a team effort, and we're doing really well in that aspect.
How do you go from stepping in to staying in?
I think it's just a case of performing. You know, you've got to, like I said earlier, be consistent. And if I can be consistent and do my job, and you know the lads trust me to do that, and the gaffer trusts me to do that, I think that's the main thing. It comes from a self-confidence as well, where you've got to believe in yourself and that you deserve that chance. And I've been waiting a long time, and definitely feel like it's something that I'm more than ready than I ever have been.
And you certainly got the backing of the fans as well. At pains to shout your name at pretty much every opportunity today.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy. I'm really happy because I think I said like pre-season when I'd signed my new deal. I was really happy to be offered that opportunity because I'd been out. I'd only played 2 games. I weren't sure what were going to happen. Obviously, Grant come in, offered me a new deal, so I was really happy. And I said in one of my interviews previously that when I signed that deal, that I've got unfinished business here. I think, you know, I've got more to show. I've got levels that I've not been able to show to the fans, and you know, they support us every week. And as long as we can perform, then we'll get that support, and that shows in a personal example of me. Like, if I perform, you know, they back me, and if I don't, then they've got every right to shout.
Thank you.
Louis, it does feel like this is your lucky break now after some bad luck.
Yeah, I mean, luck's such a strange word. I think everything that happens to you is probably, I would say it's fate. You know, a lot of time you can do everything right and things still go wrong. That's just how the world is. So I'll just continue to try and do everything that I can right. And then if I get lucky because of that, then I'll be happy. Yeah.
Fair enough. How do you think you've done in the 3 games that you've played this last 7 days?
Yeah, I think I've done well. I think, like I say, just I've been there to calm us down when we needed calming down, play when we need to play. You know, make them good decisions. I think I've probably matured in terms of making the correct decisions. I've always been working on that side of, you know, thinking about the game and stuff like that. So I definitely think I'm really happy with how the last 3 games have gone.
Yeah, that first point you made is a very level and calm thing for someone at 24 to say. What do you work on stuff to keep yourself in that mindset?
Yeah, it's more of how you just live your life, I think. Like I said, I think a lot of things are just down to fate. You cannot, the best people in the world, sometimes the worst things happen to them. And I've definitely had that, you know, even like my family, close family, things like that. And you take strength from other people and seeing how they deal with things, and I think, you know, it's one of them. You get experience from everything that happens in life, and I think that then also helps you when you come to play football. I mean, it can sound a bit daft, but I think it definitely helps you. The more experience you've got in life, the older you've got, the more mature you are and how you think about things.
Yeah. So you just speculative, or you don't listen to any podcasts or read self-help books?
No, I do. Main thing I'm into is stoicism. That's what I've been reading, and that's just obviously stuff from thousands of years ago that is just simple daily knowledge for all. Like, and that's a big belief system of like having fate, basically, and then it's always a choice how you think about things that happen to you.
How did you come across that then?
Just through other aspects. I've always, like you say, I have always been interested in that kind of thing. Obviously, when I first came, Cops was a big driver in seeing how he's performed here and doing things like that. But I was still interested in that even before, you know. My missus did a bachelor's in psychology and stuff like that, so it's just trickled its way in. Not really a thing that I've got one direct point of what set me on it. I've just developed it over time and keep working on it still.
Yeah. Do you feel like an established professional?
I think you're an established professional when, you know, you've played enough games and you've got that respect. Personally, I haven't played enough games that I would have liked to. Whether I deserved to or not was never up to me or anything like that. I'd like to play a full season under my belt, and then maybe you can ask that question again at the end of a season. And I think it relates to your performances as well.
Yeah. Did you need any convincing or thinking time on the contract offer here?
No, like I say, I'd been injured, and I'd played them last 2 games, and the only question was, what is the right move for me at that time? And staying here was the right thing for me, and I was really happy when I got offered that contract.
Yeah. Change of pace. Grant said he had to give you a telling off a few years ago for punching a wall.
Yeah, well, that's when I weren't as wise. That's when I didn't think about my decision. I let my emotions control me in that scenario. That was just something obviously daft, and that happens, and I'm really grateful because at that time that could have been my career over. Grant chose to not release me and let me do my rehab and come back, and obviously without that, you know, I could have been finished. So I'm obviously really grateful for the chance they gave me at that time.
Yeah. Last one, sorry, random. Do you know what you want to do after football?
No, I've got loads of random things that I'm interested in. I've got a golden retriever that's 2, and I love her to bits. I love dogs, so if I could set something up where to do with dogs, looking after dogs, I think that's something that not just me, you know, my whole family, we love dogs. Maybe something we could set up. That'd be something that we'd all enjoy, and I think's really fulfilling.
Yeah. You haven't thought about a Buddhist retreat or anything like that?
No, maybe if I don't think I could tempt my missus to a Buddhist retreat. No.
Oh, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.